Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. I hope you're doing well wherever you are. If this is your first time, I welcome you. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so very much for your continued support. Thank you for those of you who are given financially. For those of you who are supporting energetically, giving your likes, your subscription, your comments. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please, I'm asking you to go ahead and do so. Thank you so very much. So I'll be pulling 3 of these Bible verses and then just pulling a few cards to expound to see what Spirit has to say to us. Let me see how many. Oh, 3 fell out at once. Okay, so the first one is Psalm 27:1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? That's for somebody. This other one is Isaiah 41 verse 10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41 verse 10. That's for somebody. And then Psalm 31 verse 1. In thee, O Lord, do I put my trust. Let me never be ashamed. Deliver me in thy righteousness. So we have 3 Bible verses, and just the first one, Psalm 27 verse 1. So someone needs to know that God is their light and salvation, and they do not need to be afraid. I don't know what it is you're going through right now, but you need to know the Lord is the strength of your life. And because of that, you will not be afraid. You will not fear. So I don't know what news, what's your fear, what's keeping you up at night. But the card that came out, number 11, is balance. Balance. And so for a lot of you, maybe you're feeling as if your life is out of balance. You know, there is chaos all around you. Things are out of control, spiraling out of control. And at this time, Spirit is calling you to have balance. To balance, whether it's the masculine or the feminine energy. To balance, don't be swayed in that direction of fear. Don't allow fear to get the best of you. Remember, fear, it's false evidence appearing as real. Fear is a cat who is trying to roar like a lion. We know it's not gonna work. And once you realize, oh, you're just a cat, you're like, get away from here. And so this is why the divine is letting you know that I am your light and your salvation. I will shine light on your situation. I will save you. You do not need to fear anyone or anything, because I will be your strength. When you are weak, I am strong. So therefore, you do not need to be afraid. And at the back of the deck, it's patience and planning. So whatever it is you are going through, Spirit wants you to be balanced at this time. You're called to be balanced. Don't allow fear to drive you crazy. Don't forget who you are and whose you are. You're a child of the divine. You are royalty. You are here on purpose for a purpose. You need to know who you represent. You're an ambassador for Christ, for the kingdom. And we know that God takes care of his own. So Spirit is saying it's like order in the court. Get balance. Get a grip of yourself. Get a hold of yourself. Don't allow that news, whether it's, from a family, a friend, from the doctor, from the courthouse, from your job, from your business, from your bank, whatever it is, don't allow that situation to bring you under. You need to know who is fighting for you. So be patient. 2023. Be patient. Move forward, planning. Be patient in your planning. Some of you are not being patient, and because of that, you're getting very overwhelmed with your situation. Wow. The card that came out for Isaiah 44:1, it's actually two of them came out, and I will keep them. Remember, Isaiah 41:10 says, so do not fear. Again, another card about fear. I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Again, another card reminding you where your strength comes from. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. And to clarify that, deception and envy and disruption. So again, some of you, this is what you're up against. Look, number 7, 6 plus 1 is 7. 2023. Again, higher level, higher devil. So a lot of you are faced with challenges where people are deceptive around you. They're wearing a false mask. These people are fake. They're envious. They think what you have, it should be theirs. You don't deserve it. And so they may want to bring you down, because I see here disruption. They want to bring chaos to your house, dismantle you, dismember you. Look at this. It's like you're disjointed in pieces. You're shattered. And so while the good things, the blessings are coming in this year, also the enemy is working overtime to get their one up as well. But you need to know what the divine says. Do not be afraid. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed. So don't be discouraged. A lot of obstacles and hurdles are thrown in your way to throw you off course. So don't be discouraged. I am your God. You need to remember that. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, 10,000 at thy right hand, and none shall come near you. So even where the most challenges are coming up, the divine is coming in with righteousness, with fairness, with justice to fight for you. You need to know that. The weapons may form, but they're not going to prosper. After I pull these 3 cards, the one that I'm looking at that's at the back, it says, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of them all. Psalm 34:19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of them all. So whatever afflictions, it can be sickness, it can be different things, obstacles, challenges that the oppositions are throwing in your path. It may be many, because when they try to slash there, it doesn't work. They keep going all the way down. But the good thing is you're still standing. You know, the enemy wants to have you bound in chains. A lot of you are having issues with fear in your life. And Spirit is saying, I am with you. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. There are so many scriptures in the Bible about do not be afraid. Because God, the divine, knows that this is the tactic that the enemy uses to get us to be nervous, to be dismayed, discouraged, not wanting to face our dreams. Bad news, bad people. Spirit don't want us to have that. We are reminded that God, the divine, is our strength, and He will strengthen us. At the back of the deck is number 8. So 7, 8, this is infinity, infinite possibilities, positive movement forward at the back of the deck. So even though these obstacles and challenges come up, positive movement forward. The weapons may form, but they cannot, they will not, they shall not prosper. If God is for us, who can be against us? So the divine don't want you to be afraid of oppositions and challenges, because as long as we are on this planet, we will face obstacles and trials. But what is more important is to know that who is in our corner, who has our back, because when all else fails, God has us, the divine has us. That's the only constant in our life, who never disappoints. We may say God is slow, it's taking too long, but one thing for sure, He's always on time. Always on time. It doesn't matter how close you come to your situation, look as if it's gonna crumble in. God is always on time. Psalm 31:1, in Thee, O Lord, do I put my trust. Let me never be ashamed. Deliver me in Thy righteousness. So again, the divine, this is a cry out for help. And the two cards that came out, one is trapped in fear. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Trapped in fear. See, all of these, it's plagued with fear. Trapped in fear, you're imprisoned. You know, this is a shackle around your mind, your mentality. Number 8, infinite. It looks as if it's not, whatever it is you're facing, it seems as if there is no end to it. It's like the moment you get up, something, bam, knock you right back on your back. And you're like, how much more? For how much longer? Is there anybody else out there who is going through these things? Or is it just me? Spirit is saying, use your intuition. Use your intuition. It can be a prison if you want it to. It can be a life sentence if you want it to. But I'm giving you the signs, the synchronicities, the messages, the urge. Some of you may say it's your gut feeling. Spirit is saying, I'm giving these to you. Obey them, follow them. Don't allow yourself to be trapped. And this is why I'm telling you right now, encouraging you right now, that trouble does not last always. But in this life, we will have trouble. It says, but I give you my peace. Again, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered out of them all. Isn't it something? Many are the afflictions of the righteous. Here, God is promising to deliver you, to uphold you with His righteous right hand. Here you are saying, this is a cry to God. Do not let me be ashamed. Deliver me in Thy righteousness. So whatever you're going up against, all these obstacles, these challenges. I pulled 3 separate cards. That's what I felt led to do, because maybe not everybody's going through the same thing, but I see a common denominator here, and that is fear. And I see a common denominator here from the word, that do not be afraid. I am with you. I am your rock. I will make you strong. I'm fighting for you. Someone is crying out to the divine, I put my trust in you. Do not let me be ashamed. Because you maybe followed or did something, that now it look as if, oh my goodness, if I miss one payment, if I do one thing, I'm going to be left out in the cold. And so you're saying to the divine, please don't let me be ashamed, because this is exactly what the enemy will want. And the divine is coming through, will come through for you. You just need to believe that. At the back of the deck is universe. And when I see universe, I see God. Yes, God is showing up for you. God is in the midst of your situations. Don't make a mountain out of a mole. If you constantly focus on your problems, then they will get bigger than they are. And again, that's exactly what the enemy wants, to have us stuck. Yes, so the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? So again, Spirit wants you to be in balance. And I believe the card we saw at the back of the deck, with your planning, and be patient. Spirit wants you to be patient in your planning. Yes, because new beginnings are up ahead. God is fighting for you. And once you bring your mind, your heart, your soul, your body, everything into alignment with the divine, God will work it out for you. New beginnings. The possibilities are endless. Wow. Look at this. Prosperity begins at the back of the deck. Prosperity begins. The moment you unshackle yourself, you release that negative mindset. Of course, the possibilities are endless, because what this is here, some of you, you're planning to do something. You're thinking of doing something. Maybe, yes, you get a bad news about something, and that is what the enemy wants to use to distract you, to get you discouraged from following your dream. This is number 11. This is alignment. Where you are right now, you're meant to be there. What is going on in your life right now, it is in divine timing. And so the enemy is trying to distract you by throwing obstacles in your way and sending you people with ugly frowns on their faces to discourage you, to turn you around. Man, this is not going to work. And this is why the divine is saying somebody needs to read Psalm 27:1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. You need to know that. He's a light unto your feet. Whom shall I fear? So again, if God is your light and your salvation, whom shall you be afraid of? You respect people, but you're not going to be afraid of them. The Lord is the strength of your life. And because God is the strength of your life, then whom shall you be afraid of? Nobody. That's the confidence. That's the Godfidence that you have. That there is greater for you than those who are against you. Yes, and prosperity begins. That's why the enemy fights and works overtime to get us off of our path, to get us off of our healing journey, to get us frustrated and not believe. Rest and rejuvenation to clarify. And at the back of the deck, movement, choices, and decisions. So do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. But you're facing a lot of deception and envy from people around you. People who want to cause chaos, disruption in your life, in your business, in your family, in your career. And Spirit is saying, I have you. Maybe some of you are tired because you have been fighting, whether physically or in the spiritual realm. Spirit is saying, rest, I have you. I need you to rest and rejuvenate, relax. I got you. Do not be afraid, I am with you. I have you. You don't need to be afraid of anyone or anything. I have your back. This is what Spirit is saying to you. Spirit wants you to go meditate. Go out, sit down. Go for a walk, do something. Get connected with divine. Because soon you're going to have many choices, decisions to make. Also, these are several different doors. Spirit is saying, choose wisely. You need to rest and rejuvenate, because when you are rested, then you're able to make better decisions. You're able to follow your intuition, right? You're able to make better decisions. See the people clearly around you who are for you and who is not for you, who is against you. Spirit clarify. Yeah. Your throat chakra. And again, this is somebody speaking up. So you're praying, in thee, O Lord, do I put my trust. Let me never be ashamed. Deliver me in thy righteousness. And so you are trapped in fear with your head down, focusing on your problem, your situation. Spirit is calling you to use your intuition, your sixth sense. Some of you, if you're too much in your masculine energy, you may not be in tune with your intuition. This is why balance is important. Because when we lean back in our feminine energy, that's where we become more intuitive. And whether you're male or female in sex or gender, this is important. Balance. Spirit is saying, use your throat chakra at this time. Speak up. Use the word. This is like, yes, this is good. You're praying. I put my trust in your Lord. Let me never be ashamed. Spirit wants you, to speak positivity, hope over your life, your situation. When people are coming up against you and you know what you know, because some of you, you're psychic. And so when people are trying to pretty much dismantle and throw chaos in your life, and Spirit is saying, speak up. You don't have to be disrespectful, but speak up. And once you do that, take your power back. Once you take your power back, you're not allowing people to push you over anymore. Then you're going to rejoice in celebration. This is like the Three of Cups. Because now you're going to have peace. You're going to have harmony in your situation. But instead of you putting your head up, decreeing and declaring, speaking in the atmosphere, blessings over your life, your family, you're seeing your situation change. I am blessed. I am highly favored. I am victorious. I am abundant. I am prosperous in everything. I shall not die but live to declare the works of the Lord. I am royalty. I am chosen. I am a royal priesthood. Spirit is saying, open your mouth. Because whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. And if you bind it on earth, if you release it on earth, it will be released in heaven as well. Spirit is saying the power of life and death is in your tongue. Open your mouth and speak. Speak life into your situation. Because when the enemy comes and put fear in you, the enemy don't want you to even hear your own voice. Because you may say, oh, I don't like the way I sound. And so you shut your mouth up. But then he fills you with fear. The divine is saying, speak upon your situation. Speak upon your behalf. Remind God of his words and his promises. You said, you are my light and my salvation. And because of that, I have no fear. You said that you are the strength of my life. Remind the divine about his promises for you and about you. You promise you will uphold me with your righteous right hand. And the divine will show up and show out for you. The divine will show up and show out for you. You will have victory in your situation. Wow. For some of you, all of this relates to your situation. Because like I said, the common theme here is fear. Oh, this is too many. The common theme here is fear. And Spirit, God does not want you to have a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. And this is why the divine wants you to rest, so you can have a sound mind, to make better judgment. Pull away from people, because you're around some people who are not who they say they are. Pull away from people. The Chariot. Number 6. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. Yes. This is what the divine is saying. Charge ahead. Be confident. That's what I'm talking about. The Godfidence. The confidence that you have. Knowing that you are not alone. Knowing that you're not alone. Whatever dreams. Whatever you know that the divine placed on your heart. You have the confirmation here. I am your light and your salvation. Do not be afraid. I am the strength of your life. Do not be afraid. Bring balance to your situation. Stop leaning more into fear and know that you have a big and great, abundant beginning ahead of you. Charge forward with confidence. When you do the work, believe in yourself. Know who you are. Know whose you are. Then you can charge forward. Look, be aware. I can't make this up. To clarify this section here, be careful who you trust at this time. I just love it when the divine shows up and show out. Yes, be aware. Deception and envy, people bringing disruption, chaos in your life. Rest and rejuvenate. Spirit wants you to get your mind together so you can make better decisions. Be careful who you trust at this time. Isn't that something? Oh man. And the other card that came out, you are the star. Star. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Didn't I show you at the back of this deck? It is rejoice in celebration. You are a star. You are already known. Some of you, you're going to be known. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness. And remember, abundance is not just money. Because if you have money but you don't have health, who cares, right? But when you have balance in every area of your life, enthusiasm and positivity, you're going to be happy again, celebrating again. Hard times are over. When you release the fear, Open your mouth. Speak in your life, on your situation. Follow your intuition. Yes, you are the star. The star will shine for you. Hard times are over, guys. Hard times are over. Wow, I just love that. I love that. 7 Cracker 2023. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune awaits. And this is to close it out. Yes, it's not how we start, it's how we finish. Finish strong. Finish strong, guys. There is more for us than against us. Sometimes we focus too much on the few who are against us, and we don't acknowledge the abundance, you know, the host and the army of angels and ancestors and guides who are watching over us, keeping us. Don't be thrown off by deception and envy. But it's good to know. It's good to know. Be careful. Be careful who you trust at this time, Spirit is saying. You see someone's face, you don't know their heart. So Spirit wants you to rest. Look at people's action. It speaks louder than words. And even if they're faking it, it's only for a time. When people show you who they are the first time, believe them. Believe them. I believe that's Dr. Maya Angelou. Take care. If you have not yet subscribed, please, I'm asking you to do so. Give the videos a thumbs up. Leave a comment. It's nice to hear from you. Thank you so very much. Until next time.